Hey guys, Tycanderous here doing a quick video review. Now I haven't done one in quite a long time just because I've been kind of super busy and I just haven't had the patience to sit down and set up all the stuff for recording, even though I'm not the best at doing these video reviews. But I said I'd do a video review for this guy because there's not very many video reviews out there for this. Now what this is, just move the camera there, is for a figure called World Peacekeepers, and as far as I know it's a Chinese, either possibly anime or TV show, or it's a Chinese line of action figures. And if I just flip the box around there, you can see the back of the box. There's 6 good guys, or well, I'm assuming are good guys. They look sort of like police, sort of either military or police, and they're called Ammobots. And the one that I'm reviewing today is this guy, Ammobot number 5. He's called BT, Earth Rocking Machine Gunner. There is a wave of villains as well. As you can see, there's Black Armor, Nick Commander, Odium, Malum, Everzor, and Iminicus and Tyrannus, if I'm pronouncing those names correctly. The other characters, as you can see, there's LM, SK, SR, TL, BT, as I said, which is the one I'm reviewing, and General Yan, or Wan, I think. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. But that's a quick view of the box. Standard packaging, just character is held in with just the little twisty ties once you get it, and really easy just to open up. Onto the character himself. He does come with a small bit of assembly required. If I can just strengthen up the camera there. So his backpack comes separate, as does the gun that's on the ammo feed. It just plugs into the bottom of the backpack, and this large heavy machine gun is also, well, not sure if you call it a rocket launcher or a heavy machine gun, but it's on a little ball hinge, and you just plug that into the backpack when you get it. There's storage for the rifle. It just clicks into this section here and holds on, and it just fits on the backpack, or onto the back of the figure. The figure itself is in the 4-inch scale. If I can just bring in a few figures for scale comparison. Here is the Funko Alien from Aliens, and just a generic Cobra, well, Mars Trooper from G.I. Joe line, if I can get them to stand when I bring them in, because they are a bit wobbly on their feet. If I can get them to stand up there. There we go. You can just see the height there. Small bit taller than a G.I. Joe figure. I'm assuming that's due to the fact that the legs are so bulky, and that they're supposedly supposed to be human in kind of a mech suit, so that would make sense that they're a bit taller than their average human. Now, interesting thing about these figures is they have some interesting joints. They have a ratcheting joint at the elbow, and it has a elbow swivel, and it also has an elbow joint. The hands are on just a standard swivel, head is on a ball joint. The backpack does tend to pop off as well. I'll just leave it off for this. So head is on a ball joint. Torso has a ab crunch, which is quite nice. There is a joint. I'm not sure if it's not exactly a ball joint, but it's a kind of swivel joint at the hip. What's interesting is these thigh pieces are quite rubbery, so it can bend to, to show the articulation, so it doesn't hinder it that much. And then you got knee joints. As you can hear, they're on a sort of a ratchet, and there is feet joints in the feet, but because of the leg being so bulky, it doesn't exactly give much range of movement. But you can get some very good poses out of it. Now the hands, one is sort of sculpted in a trigger position, the other one is more of a grasping. Detail on the head is quite cool. It has some kind of very mech, kind of Hamlet look to it, with a kind of a almost infrared visor type thing. And just put the backpack back on, take the gun off. the gun is designed to fit into one side of the hands. You can hold the gun in the left hand, but it doesn't fit as well. But you can. This is a little difficult doing it on camera. Get him to hold the gun quite nicely and plug the backpack in, and have him holding his gun and his big heavy cannon pointed in a direction as well. Now, just in case you're wondering, I do have a few kind of standard G.I. Joe weapons just at hand. I have one of the kind of barrel rifles. Forgive me for not knowing the names of each sort of weapon. And you can see he holds the gun quite nicely in his hands. There's a shotgun. Let's see. This is one of the ones I haven't tried on him before. Oop. It's a little loose, but you can get him to hold it as well. And this rifle, which I think is actually one of the Marauder Inc. weapons. Can't be too sure on that, but he holds it quite nicely as well. Sorry if I'm putting this out of focus, but these are the weapons that you can get in his hands. Quite nice, and as I said, they're an interesting range of 4-inch figures. I haven't gotten any of the rest of them, but I do plan on getting some of the others, and hopefully I'll do a review for one of the others at some point. There is vehicles in the line as well, I should say, and there's some kind of mech sort of. One of the things I do remember seeing was a kind of a mech mastiff, or a kind of robot dog, and there was kind of a hover tank type thing as well for the good guys. But I hope you enjoyed this quick review, and hopefully I'll get to do a few more in the coming weeks. So enjoy and take care.